What's going on, Saints fans? We are back. We are back for another season out here for Saints football. It is 2025, y'all. The first preseason game. We're going to Los Angeles today to go ahead and make our way into our first game against the Los Angeles Chargers. The Chargers already had played their game in the Hall of Fame game. They played their first preseason game. So this will be the first time and first action that we get to see the New Orleans Saints this season and see what they are all about. Ton of questions coming into this. There was kind of a reason why I kind of wanted to go ahead and put this broadcast, this pregame show about a little two hours before the game started because, like I said, we have a lot to discuss up in here about things that we've seen throughout the off season, a lot to catch up on as well. And we've also here at the Battle Sports Show podcast in the Deep South, we also missed a lot of time during the off season. Part of that is my fault, and I apologize for that, the Saints fans. But had a lot of work and stuff I had to go ahead and catch up on, but it's all good. We are back though this season, and that's all that matters, man. That is all that matters. For those though that who have not been with us before and that want to go ahead and hop on this chat, this is our link right there in the chat. If you want to go hop on in, just go ahead, make sure you click that link and go ahead and hop up in there with us and go ahead and let's do this thing and bring your opinions on in here. I see AP said, who that? He says he's a new subscriber here from New Orleans, of course. We appreciate that, man. We appreciate you subscribing to us, man. And hopefully you can stick around and go ahead and come hop on there with the game day crew with us. This is something we do every single year, man. We've been doing, this is literally our third season now doing this. It's crazy to say, time has flown by really quickly doing this podcast, but we've been enjoying it, man. We've been having a good time on here, so I'm sure you'll enjoy it as well, man. And just have fun, talk some Saints football, man, and have your opinions, man. We welcome anybody, man, to just have fun up on here, man. But good to have you on here. Thank you for subscribing, man. Of course, we got Jerry G. He says, EJ, he says, we are back. He says, game day, yes, sir. And he also says, welcome to AP. T Dirty says, who that out there? That's what I'm freaking talking about. And then T Dirty says, what's there, my who that family? We also got SBM. SBM says, just found you in the algorithm. Just earned a new subscriber. We appreciate that. We appreciate that, SBM. Thank you. Like I said, if you're new here to the Battle Sports Show podcast in the Deep South, man, welcome to the family, man. Come on, hop on in, say a few words if you want to, or drop some comments in the comment section, man. Enjoy us this season, man. I got my co-host in the background. He's a little late today, but he's working out there. He's a truck driver. Ever 504 right there in the background, but he we do this all year, every year. Just like I said, we're season 3 into this, man. We are excited to go ahead and bring some great excitement to the season and a new era. Of course, this is Kellen Moore's team now and everything. So this is really, really exciting for a lot of us here. Jerry G says T Dirty wants to shout out T Dirty out there. T Dirty says Bazam. Jerry AP says cooking these ribs right now. That's what I'm talking about, man. You got to throw something on the grill on this beautiful Sunday that we got going on here. You got to go ahead and get the Sunday started off right. Also, T Dirty says Wazam, EJ. Wazam, T Dirty, Wazam. Good to hear from you, my dog. And then we got Randy Major. Randy Major says, well, yo, what up, bro? Long time no see. Let's go. Who that? Love to see it, Randy Major. Good to see you up in here. It's so good to see a lot of y'all up in here. Also, we got Bronze. Bronze says, what's there, EJ? He says, who that, baby? That's what I'm talking about. Good to see you up in here. Once again, welcome, SBM. Great to have you in here. Let's see any more comments we got in here. Everybody saying hi to each other up in here. And we got AP saying what's up, one most haters. So, Dad, good to see you in the chat, Dad. Good to finally have you back in here, Dad. We are in season 3. We are in season 3 of the Battle Sports Show podcast, man. How are you feeling so far this year? I know you're riding that truck and everything, but how are you feeling so far, man? We are finally here.
First of all,
game 1.
First of all, tell Peter to shut up because I can hear him. He loud. He keep whimpering in the background. Yeah, the dog. They're telling him he messing our lava. But I'm taking this as precaution there, as what a lot of people has done. Shout out to T Dirty, my brother. I follow you everywhere. I follow you on TikTok. But
Appreciate that.
what they do, what I want to see out of this team is both quarterbacks. I want to see both quarterbacks be able to sustain drives. All three of them, even Hayner. I want to see the guys to be able to sustain drives. I'm not going to be like other Saints fans, because what Saints fans have proven is that they want to have one to hate and one to love. Okay, we see what there's a lot of Saints fans that is rooting against Tyler Shuck, and there's a lot of them that are praising Spencer Rattler. And I'm not going to be one of them fans. I'm going to root for Team Rattler and Team Shuck. For I don't believe in the long run, if Spencer Rattler does not take control and dominate having this position, he's going to lose this position. Okay, and I just believe that when you draft a quarterback and you draft him that high, I just believe that a coach is going to go with the guy that he drafted. But Rattler can change that mind. Rattler can go out there and never get that guy a chance. You know what I'm saying? So all I'm saying is I'm rooting for both guys. Fans got to stop being so. This is Jameis Winston versus Derek Carr. They got to stop with that. They're doing EJ. They're doing Tyler Shuck like Derek Carr, and they're doing Tyler Shuck like Derek Carr, and they're doing Spencer Rattler like Jameis Winston. We do not need that. This is a whole new regime. Everybody is already criticizing our coach. Everybody's already saying that y'all are worse than the national media, in my opinion. Y'all worse than I don't see. Even T Dirty talked about this. He talked about this on TikTok. Y'all are worse than the national media. If you don't have hope in this team, what is the point? You guys act like 1-15. The last time the New Orleans Saints, the last time the New Orleans Saints had a rookie head coach was Sean Payton. The one before Sean Payton was Jim Haslett. What them two had in common? Them two had no experience, and they both went 10 innings. Won the very first playoff game in the history of the NFL, of the Saints' history, and the other went to the NFC Championship. Am I saying Kellen Moore's going to do either? No. But don't give up on, you guys just so Debbie down. And I can tell some of you guys are old Cowboy fans and 49er fans, because you can't be a Saints fan. Go ahead, EJ.
I knew you was gonna go ahead on your rant. I liked everything you said, Dad. I appreciate it. Look, this is the reason why I set the show 2 hours before the game started, because we missed a lot of time. We have to have these discussions about a lot of things that's went on during the off season. And yeah, number one, the quarterback situation is definitely something we're gonna talk about today, and it's gonna be the big thing everybody wants to look at, of course. T Dirty, real quick, I want to shout you out, man. Good to see you, man. I see you in.
Appreciate it.
You on the grill and
Yeah, dog. I gotta do. As soon as the Saints play, that grill get lit up.
Oh yeah, there you go.
That grill get lit up. But I want to pick it back. I want to pick it back what Big E said, man. Look. Some of y'all already counting us out. They ain't took the field yet. And some of these fools somehow we gonna lose every game. We gonna do this. I don't understand y'all. Like, I can understand if it was week 6 or 7, and then you talking this message. We ain't even took the field, and y'all done gave up.
Right.
Bruh, and today I'm not looking for wins and losses. I'm looking to evaluate players to see who's gonna be best for the position, because we need people to step up. We tired, like I said, the old players are going, they're leaving. We need new players to step up, young players to step up. It's about evaluating the talent not wins or losses, y'all. So we lose. Don't go out there holler about we suck. This is it's evaluating talent. It's preseason, bro. We only got 3 preseason games. They got to see who's the best of the best, cream of the crop. You feel me?
Right.
Come on
Right.
now.
I
So then
like
you got to tell some of these same fans right now because they got their bleach and they straw ready. They got their fork ready for the socket. Like, dude, it's preseason. Calm down.
Yep. Hey, I like it, T Dirty. I love what you
But
said
EJ,
there.
T Dirty, I want to tell you this. I wanted to tell him this. Even if Spencer lights it up, or even if Tyler lights it up, it's still preseason. Both of
Exactly.
y'all, and listen, even if they both choke, they both don't look too hot. It's still preseason.
They
You
steal my
guys got
quarterback. They
yes.
steal my quarterback. Ain't nothing I can do about that.
We got
That's
to
I'm
right.
a root.
support them. We got
Yeah.
and all of these people who've been coming in our group, EJ, been peeing me off with this bringing up. They just put Shador. Look, I love Shador, and
Oh, that's
Shador had
another thing. That's another
Shador.
thing.
Yes, they got to remind us every day. We should have got Shador. Shador,
Every
listen.
day.
I watched the game. T Dirty. Shador had a good game.
Ugh.
Don't act like he was
Yeah,
lights out.
but what
And I
the
saw,
past is the past. It is what it
right.
is.
That's
But
right.
T
That's
Dirty.
that's
I
right.
watch a guy named Cam. What his name was? Cam, not Cam Ward. Cam Miller. Cam Miller was going out there slinging that rock. There, I seen multiple rookies that was starting that were looking better than Shador did, but they were overdrawn.
Yep.
Look, Jackson Dart threw a nice touchdown. What I'm saying is, I love Shador, but we got to, as a Saints base, we got to worry about the Saints and stop worrying about what we didn't get. And what I'm
Exactly.
saying is, Kellen Moore wanted to get his guy. That's his guy. Support the man. The man didn't get a chance to coach his players, and we all putting the man down already. I just don't understand his fan base.
That's right.
Hey,
Hey,
what your mama said when you're growing up? Be grateful for what you got.
that's right. There you
Right.
go. There you go, T Dirty. Look, Jerry, I gotta give it to Jerry G, y'all. Jerry G is
Jerry,
in the background.
Jerry,
I love
Jerry,
the fact
Jerry,
too. I
Yo,
see
Jerry,
that
what's up?
white helmet
Jerry,
he got on the
Jerry.
screen too. I love that, man. There we go. Good. It's always good to have Jerry G a
What's
part of
up, Jerry?
What up? What up? What up?
What's up,
Hey,
big dog?
what's going on, big homie?
Same
Jerry,
old.
I want to tell y'all about Jerry. Jerry is the most famous, as far as I'm concerned, and
Yeah.
for everybody.
Appreciate it,
He's
fellas.
and he's the to me one of the most famous Saints fans I've ever met. And
Jerry
he
everywhere like
goes
air.
around, he supports every content. Jerry
I'm on a mission,
supports
TJ.
every content.
I'm
I
on a
don't care
mission,
who
T
you is.
Dirty.
It could be the small ones, it could be the big ones. Jerry is there supporting all. He's the ultimate Saints
Yeah.
That's
fan.
right. That's
Yeah.
right.
Salute,
Jerry,
salute, big Jerry, salute.
I
Jerry.
stand on business, fellas. That's what I do. Especially when I blast these fail car fans. They already know they already know what's up.
That's what I'm talking about. Jerry, give me your initial thoughts real quick before we go ahead and really get into the nitty gritty about this game, man.
All right. First of all, I appreciate y'all having me on. After listening to Effort and what T Dirty was saying and UEJ, everybody's starting to back out. Like y'all say,
Yeah.
the season ain't even started yet. It's gonna start in about the next hour or so, and y'all already starting to back out.
Supposed
Come
to be
on, y'all,
good.
that tells me right there, you guys are not real Saints fans. Matter of
They
fact,
not.
y'all not even real football fans, and the season ain't started yet. I mean, come on, y'all. Okay, everybody, I get it. Everybody's pissed off because we did not get Shador Sanders and we got Tyler Shutt. Okay, that's over with. The
Yep,
time is right now.
that's right.
So
You
let's
you
deal.
know you know what I hate that's gonna happen. Like, okay, Shadur played a good game. Issa ever said, he played a good game. No lie. But as soon as and let's say Tyler Shucker or rather don't play good, you're gonna have some of these same fans that see we should have got
I
you.
see,
Man,
I
shut
told
that
you.
Yeah,
shit
See, I
They're
up.
gonna
told you.
say
Shut
that.
I
that
see,
They've been saying
see.
shut
that, T
that down,
Dirty.
bruh.
They've been
See, you
saying
need
that,
look
bro. They've
sweep
been
around your
saying that.
own front. Look,
They're
you need to
rooting.
work.
They're rooting
Worry
against
about
their
worry
own
about.
team.
I don't get it. Like, dude, they count us out before even. I
They're rooting
don't.
Hey,
against their own team, bro. I have never
It
seen this,
it
bro.
it
Bro,
pisses
we were.
it pisses me off.
hey,
You know
And
what?
then
You know what?
hey, yo, T Dirty. Hey, T Dirty.
what's that?
I
What's
did see the
that?
video that you did make about these bandwagon fans that's starting to back out and all
Yeah,
that stuff.
we
I'm
talked
listening
about
Yeah.
to
that.
it. I mean, it's ridiculous,
What
bro.
let me tell you what y'all, Jerry. Y'all talk just like me because I said this, Jerry. We remember the time we couldn't even watch a game on TV. We had to watch WWL to listen to them play because they wouldn't sell out. Now, when they
Mm-hmm.
didn't have a sound, we was
Radio shit,
listening.
yeah.
We had
Yeah,
to
I
listen to
remember.
the radio. Let me tell you something. Saints fans would show up with bags, but they were still in that dome. Look, I just never seen a beaten down Saints fan base.
Yeah.
You know what? Sean Payton spoiled the Houdat Nation. He spoiled them. But Drew Brees spoiled them because now it's like
Exactly.
you can't. There won't be another Drew Brees. You
Nope.
can't sit there. We got to sit there. We'll never know what Tyler is going to be. Tyler,
Nope.
look, we don't know, y'all. Tyler might end up being one of the best quarterbacks. We don't know yet. I can't sit there and critical on some practice, 11 practice. Me and EJ went down and we've seen him in person. He
Yeah,
looked good to
I did
us.
catch that.
He was
Y'all did good out there
8
last Sunday. Out there
and
at
then
camp.
when he started, he made one interception at the goal line. Then everybody, there you go. You're
Yep.
supposed to make your mistake. If the dude was perfect in practice, then I'll be worried. Because let
Yeah.
me tell you something. Where you're supposed to make your bad decisions is practice.
Yep.
Football, if you're supposed to make bad decisions and
Right.
mistakes in your practice, not in
That
your.
feels good.
They got some players that you know what Westbrook said. Practice. Stephen Iverson practice. They got some people who practice well, and they got some people who play the game well when game day
Mm-hmm.
comes. So I want to see
Right.
if he's a gamer. That's what I want to see. Go ahead, brother.
That's true. Look, y'all all are making great points. I'm loving that y'all are really, really on the same page here about the
Yes,
fan
sir.
base because this fan base, to me, it's really getting like really like out of control to me. Like I'm looking at it all on Twitter. I'm looking at Facebook. I'm looking at Instagram. I'm looking at all the social media platforms, and I'm looking
Mm-hmm.
at how everybody is dwelling on Shadur Sanders and the fact that he was not drafted by the New Orleans Saints. But let's pump the brakes. Let's talk about how not just the New Orleans Saints passed up on him. The other 31 teams in the NFL passed up on Shadur Sanders. Okay, so it's just funny to me that everyone wants to
So,
go ahead and get on New Orleans Saints and say, all right, the Saints passed up on a generational talent and all this stuff and everything like that.
Can we
Let me
mute
tell y'all,
we got to mute y'all because we can't hear him. We got to mute when he ain't talk when you're not talking. Mute yourself.
let me tell y'all this about this term generational talent and all this stuff. Look, like I really feel like
EJ, get them to mute your background, baby. Cause I can't
I'm
hear. I hear
already
noise in the
muted.
background. Okay, is it the brother? There you go. There we go.
but anyway, to go back to what I was saying, y'all, like everybody throws this term around generational talent and everything, and I feel like we're throwing this term around too loosely. When we're talking about these athletes, I really feel like everybody is just hyped and love the fact that Shadur Sanders is the son of, of course, primetime Dion. Everybody loves Dion, and everybody wants to see the closest thing, the next thing to be Dion again. And that's fine. Everybody wants to go ahead and support Shadur. I support Shadur. I want Shadur to do good. First of all, he stands for something, not just for, him being in the league and being Shadur's son. I mean, Dion's son. He stands for being another black quarterback in the league. Okay, I really stand for wanting another black quarterback to do well in the league. Okay, so I support him on that alone. But I do want to say this, y'all. Like we as Saints fans cannot dwell on whether he does good or not in the league. Okay, first of all, we have to give Tyler Shuck a chance. We know the kid is going to be 26 years old when the regular season starts. Okay, that's fine. Everybody wants to dwell on age and everything like that. But look, let me tell y'all something. Okay, look, I'm 25 years old. Okay, and let me tell y'all something. I still got it. I still can run on this football field. I can still go ahead and do the things that I used to can do on the football field. I just not on the football field. I don't have the chance. I don't have the platform. I can't play because, the NFL has not allowed me to play in the league. But this kid is 26 years old. We are acting like this kid is 34, 35, 36, 37, 40 years old in the league. When has 26, 25 years old become old in the league? I never understood.
You just made a point. You made a point. Let me tell you something. Michael Penix, the starting quarterback for the Atlanta Falcons.
That's very true.
It's 26 years old. He came last year at 25. He came last year at 25. So when you talk about this, we talk about Jaden Daniels. Jaden Daniels is 25. You're acting like this guy is so older than these guys that was drafted this last year. So it's crazy you say that, because you know what people trying to think? They're trying to put this man on a quarterback they used to have a long time ago, who played with Brandon. I can't think of that guy. He was 28 years old. They act like the guy 28, almost 30, y'all.
Talking about Brandon Whedon.
Brandon Whedon. That's what they talking about. This ain't Brandon Whedon.
But my thing is give the kid his shot. You know, like, to go ahead and talk about this kid before he even starts a preseason game is blasphemy. Like, that's crazy to me. I mean, imagine you just got drafted to an NFL football team, and before you got to show your talent and before you got to show what you're truly about, everybody's writing you off and telling you suck. You're a bust. You're nothing. Mm-hmm. You will be nothing. Imagine you.
That's some haters talking.
Imagine somebody talking about you.
He embraced New Orleans. He embraced New Orleans. The boy loves New Orleans.
That's my thing. Like, it used to be about Derek Carr, and okay, I hate to bring up Derek Carr because now he's gone and everything.
Thank God.
But I'm bringing up Derek Carr because everybody used to make this thing about Derek Carr being an older guy. He never resonated with the city of New Orleans. He never resonated with the culture. Now you got a guy that just got drafted and is resonating with the culture. Who loves New Orleans, who is out there doing things with the culture of New Orleans and is out there with fans and hanging out with fans. And still, before he plays it down in the NFL, we got people writing him off like he is Derek Carr. Like, it's a shame. It's a shame, Saints fans. I can't believe the way y'all are acting this year. And
you know what it is?
What's up, T?
My bad. You know what it is, dog. If it's not a big name, person, some Saints fans, they only know big names. So if it's not a big name, they don't react well to that. That's like growing up. If your mama didn't get you the Nikes, you had a problem about it. But shoes is shoes, and they protect your feet when you wear them. That's what they don't understand. It don't matter about the big man. You don't know what this man can do. You don't know what this man can do. He ain't even played one snap, and they already throwing the towel in. These are fat weather fans, and then as soon as they start winning with Tyler Show,
they
gonna come out. They gonna come out with their flags and their shirts and their jerseys. Like, who that? Come on, dude, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
That's why T-Dirty. That's why.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Why you keep receipts? But I'm gonna say this, T-Dirty. I'm gonna say this. Now look.
That shit hurt me.
I'm gonna say this. Now,
oh my God, he's so fixed. T-Dirty is fixed, bro.
Now look, Tyler Shuck is coming into this situation. Nobody likes him and everything, and everybody is sitting there like he's gonna do bad. Okay, my thing is about the New Orleans Saints fans too that we aren't really talking about is a lot of Saints fans last year when the Saints were trying to win and trying to make the playoffs and were trying to be contenders in this league. Everybody was screaming, rebuild, rebuild.
It's a rebuild. Thank you.
We are in a rebuild.
We're in a rebuild.
Yeah.
We are in a rebuild. You have got what you want in New Orleans.
Man.
Rebuild.
You can't holler. You can't holler rebuild a Super Bowl in the same sentence.
No, you can't.
You can't, big dog.
Go together, bro.
Hey.
TJ Jones said the same thing. I have to give TJ his credit.
Yeah.
Because TJ said, well, y'all screamed about the Saints for years about rebuilding. When they finally rebuild, y'all out here kicking and screaming.
It's crazy.
Hey.
It's crazy, man. Like I look at these fans, man.
Yeah.
The same folks that was on here put Spencer in, put on the doggone the agenda, all these things that I was seeing last season.
Yep.
Now you got him. You got him because basically he's gonna be QB1 to start this preseason game. I'm gonna just tell y'all right now about Spencer Rattler. The pressure is on Spencer Rattler. Because you started your career 0-7, and yes, we look, and I'm gonna be real with y'all. Yes, Spencer Rattler didn't have all the starting line, his starting receivers, all these things didn't happen for him.
Every excuse in the world, every excuse in the world.
But I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna tell you right now. This is a quarterback competition. Okay, Spencer Rattler, you got all the pressure on you. This is your chance. You got a year and a leg up on Tyler Shuck. If you don't come out in this game, swinging boy, I'm gonna tell you right now, Tyler Shuck is waiting.
You might not see him get his job back.
Tyler Shuck is waiting.
Just like Kellen said, even though Rattler is starting, the job is not given to anyone yet. So he's telling you, I want to see what you can do as the start of this game. So he's giving you that shot. That's not Kellen's guy. That's not Kellen's guy, y'all.
He better ball his ass off today. He better set the tone.
DJ, he's not putting pressure on the rookie to go start. He's putting pressure on the veteran. He's telling the rookie, I expect you to
and it's rightfully so. You got to give Kellen Moore
because he was a high pick too.
You got to give Kellen Moore a hand clap for that because, number one, first of all, what a lot of Saints fans aren't realizing is it's hard to be a rookie in the NFL and to go ahead and play good, okay? This is your first season in the league, okay? Yes, we look at Jaden Daniels, and I think y'all are sitting there looking at Jaden Daniels and saying every rookie quarterback should be like Jaden Daniels. That is just not reality, y'all.
Yeah, it ain't.
You know how many times? You know how many times Peyton Manning? You know how many times Big Ben Roethlisberger? You know how many times all these guys, all these great quarterbacks, Drew Brees.
Even Drew Brees.
When he got into the league.
Exactly.
When he got into the league,
he was a second round pick. He got beat out by Doug Flutie.
Yes.
Kellogg, the cereal box man.
Doug Flutie.
Yes.
Doug Flutie.
Fans, y'all cannot sit there and put that pressure on Tyler Shuck like this. Y'all can't do it. I would not let you. I would not let you do that to Tyler.
Some of these Saints fans get my pressure up more than a Saints game.
You ain't the only one, T Dirty. You're not the only one.
I can't.
You're not the only one.
Y'all, they gonna hate me for saying this, y'all. They're gonna hate me for saying this, but I'm not gonna let them run Tyler Shuck out the door just yet. I'm not gonna let him do it.
Oh no.
I'm not gonna let him do it because I need to see. I need to see if Spencer Rattler is the guy.
Exactly.
I need to see if Tyler Shuck can become the guy.
EJ, you didn't tell him. You didn't also tell him why you ain't gonna run him out so fast. You just gave him a guaranteed $10 million deal for 4 years. What do y'all think they're gonna do?
They doing? They gonna hold on to him.
Y'all not gonna talk about no economics. Y'all talk.
Hey, you know.
That, it's this reality. We tell y'all on this channel reality. You guys be delusional.
For real. Very delusional. Very delusional.
Very delusional.
Very delusional.
I told them about Derek Carr. I said, Derek Carr ain't going to lose his job because he got all that money. Derek Carr had to quit on his own to lose that job. He had to retire to lose his job.
Ooh, right. God is good. God is good. God is good.
All the time.
Hey, I'll say this too. I'll say this.
He's never late. He's always on time.
Y'all hate me saying this. I gotta say this though, y'all. Look, as much as we didn't like how Derek Carr played and everything like that, and we expected him to win the division and do all these things for us, I'll tell y'all this. Derek Carr put us by him retiring and him and Tyrann Mathieu as well, just made this football team worse. Like, we are in a tougher position as a franchise. I'm gonna just tell y'all right now. Look, looking at this roster, it's harder for us to go ahead and win. Okay, it's reality. Okay, and that's just what it is. We are a young football team, but I like it. I like that we're young because
I don't know what you're talking. No, I like it. Let me tell you something. Y'all said that
our
Derek Carr,
young head coach.
They said Derek Carr sucked, EJ, but Derek Carr, let me show you how much Derek Carr made a difference. Derek Carr retires, and the Saints, they put the Saints right there as the 32 best team in the NFL. Now, when Derek Carr was, when he wasn't retired, the Saints was ranked in the top 20. They were ranked number 19 and 20. Derek Carr, now, they 32. That's how much the NFL respected Derek Carr. Even though the fans didn't respect him because he's a veteran. But if one of these young guys can step up, the Saints got the roster to be able to make the playoffs. If one of these guys, it could be like a Russell Wilson situation. If one of these young guys come in and the defense, because I love what they did with Stanley and what Stanley is doing, what he brings to the table, and this young PJ, we saw it on firsthand. They are some scrappy people on defense, y'all.
Yeah.
So I like the defense. The defense is much more.
I'm glad you brought that up there because number one, we need to. I know.
What up, nephew?
I know everybody wants to talk about offense and quarterback and everything like that, and that's rightfully so. But I believe on this football team, y'all need to pay attention to in this football game the defense, okay? Because the defense, that will be the reasons why we win football games this year.
And the O-line.
Yes, and the offensive line as well.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna tell y'all,
that's what I'm watching.
Look out for the secondary. Okay, this is a young secondary. Okay, we just lost Tyrann Mathieu. Okay, but one name that I'm so proud of hearing, I've been hearing all minicamp, and I gotta give him his flowers, but I need him to continue to play well. Kool-Aid McKinstry. Okay,
that boy been balling.
He looks like he's going to be what Marshawn Lattimore was. Okay, and I'm not overreacting by saying that, y'all. I'm telling y'all, he looks textbook right now. The boy is coming.
Shape.
Okay, he's serious. He's locked down so far. Okay, another guy
Julian Blackman. I think that was a steal.
Yes, Julian Blackman. I was just about to bring him up. He's another guy that I don't think a lot of y'all haven't watched Indianapolis Colts games, and rightfully so. We don't give a damn about the Colts, but I'm gonna tell y'all, if you have paid attention to the Colts, okay, Julian Blackman was a big star on that secondary for the Colts. Okay, y'all do not know how underrated of a pickup that was by getting Julian Blackman. Okay, now he's lined up with Justin Reed. And Justin Reed, I'm so glad you're home. I'm so glad that you are a part of a secondary where you can be the leader. You can be the mouth of the South back there. But I'm going to tell y'all right now, man, Alontae Taylor, another guy. This is a guy that I need to really step up, okay? I've been hearing he's been very vocal this year. I've been hearing that he may get a shot to go ahead and play at his nickel position because Isaac Yiadom is probably going to be starting on that other side of Kool-Aid McKinstry this year. Okay.
Nah, I disagree with him starting. Which is going to start?
Alontae will not. Alontae will not be starting at that.
No. I got the rookie. I got the other rookie. Go check out. Look, he's a steal in the draft. The kid that came from Louisville was the quarterback that came from Louisville.
You're talking about Quincy Riley, and I agree.
Quincy Riley.
I agree. He's been doing well. He's been slept on under the radar so far, but he's been making plays as well. But I think right now to start the season, it's going to be Yiadom, Kool-Aid McKinstry in the slot, Alontae Taylor. Then your two safeties, Justin Reed and Julian Blackman. That's what you're going to expect to see week 1 against the Arizona Cardinals. That's what at least what I'm looking at so far. And that's what you're going to see to start this game too as well. That's what your secondary is going to look like. Also, defensive line. We haven't talked about the defensive line, y'all. Chase Young Chase Young, you better put we didn't page you now. We didn't page you. We didn't page you.
Face. Look here.
He looks good. He looks good.
Let me.
I
He looks
don't
good.
want to hear that.
Look.
I don't want to hear that,
He
Dad.
looks
Look,
good.
I'm on Chase Young ass this year. I'm on his ass.
I'm finna get up out of here right quick, fellas. I gotta go check on this food. I don't want to burn nothing. But I like to tell y'all, Saints fan, man, please be patient. This is a rebuild. Rebuild don't mean playoffs. Rebuild don't mean Super Bowl. This is a rebuild. We can't have no microwave team overnight be successful. Please be patient and stay a Saints fan, bro. I want to check out this meet. I love y'all. Football is back. I love y'all, bro.
Love you, big homie.
You heard me?
We appreciate it, T.
Squad up.
Good job,
Man,
David. Good
squad
job,
up.
David.
Yes, sir.
But look,
Shout out to T
man,
Dirty.
I'm on Chase Young for a reason, y'all, because Chase Young is too big to not be getting sacks this year. Okay, he got the most pressures last year. He has to get sacks. Okay, I don't need to see Cam old ass getting more sacks than Chase Young. I don't need to see that.
But EJ, I think the changing of the defense.
This year.
I think the system changing, EJ. Let me tell you something. They got him standing up instead of going down. He's playing the 3-4. He's playing an outside position now, and I think that by him not being able to be in the 3%, instead of being the 3%, he's standing up. And he said that this is a completely different dude, and he looks he has lost a lot of weight. He looks everybody's talking about how impressive he is, and him and that other dude, Granderson, they just look better, bro.
Okay.
From Ruff from San Diego.
I'm hearing it.
But Cam done lost some weight too,
feel
man.
you on that, and I hear it, but I gotta see it. I gotta see it out of him, especially. That's one of the guys I'm challenging this season. Y'all gonna see me all season long bring up Chase Young's name because we have to now. You done got paid, and I'm not gonna see you waste my money on my franchise. I'm sorry. You got to get sacks this year, and I know you can do it. I know you can do it. Derek, is also too. It's good to see you in the chat, man. I didn't get a chance to go ahead and holler at you and shout you out, man. It's always good to have you in the background, as always this year. And whenever you're ready to, let me know, and we can go ahead and get your thoughts too about how you feeling so far this year.
Man, I'm happy, bro. I'm excited, bro. I'm excited. What's that, baby? You be careful on that road, bro. Hey, bro, look, I'm buku excited, bro. I'm more excited from this year than the last couple of years, man.
I'm in Jacksonville, Florida.
Okay. Well, you know, I always say you can't follow. This team gonna be much better, bro, because you know it's hard to follow the man. So now we got the riffraff out. Now it's time to handle business, baby. Whatever the outcome, we riding. Whatever the outcome.
I like it.
Yeah, but the defense got me so excited, though.
Yes, because and that's part of the reason why I wanted to start to talk about the defense. Because
I like the new running backs.
The defense has
the rotation. We got a deep running backs.
The defense has too much experience, man. I know we also, of course, we got big DeMario in the middle for another year, but I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I think we drafted his replacement this year because Mr. Stutzman, Danny Stutzman out of Oklahoma will be the guy. He will be the guy.
That's that white guy, right?
Yes. Yeah. Number 47 out of Oklahoma. This guy is textbook. I'm telling y'all, I've never been this excited about a linebacker, man. And I'm telling you, he has Luke Kuechly traits. Y'all. I ain't saying he is Luke Kuechly, but the way he pursues the football, I'm just excited for him, man. I really can't wait to really see how he
intercepts Spencer Rattler and Tyler Shuck.
Yes.
the dude is a serious athlete.
He finds the football, man. He finds the football. But like I said, I got big expectations for this defense. This defense is gonna be the reason why we win football games this year. Don't sit there and try to think, Saints fans, that the offense is gonna win you a football game, because it's not gonna be. We're too young. We're too young on that side of the football. Okay. But now to the offense. You brought up the running backs. The running back competition is very intriguing because we have a lot of damn running backs back there that I don't know. Not all of them gonna make this roster. Okay. I'm gonna tell you right now. Of course, we know AK, we know Alvin Kamara. That's not the question. That's not the problem. The problem right now is who's going to be your running back number 2. And the running back number 2 is between Cam Akers and
It's
Kendra Miller.
Hilarious. It's second. They got him second on the depth chart.
Really? Oh,
yeah, they got him on the second.
You got Clyde Edwards-Helaire. I look at Clyde Edwards-Helaire as your third guy. I look at him as your third guy because he is not getting much of your running back type of reps. He's getting your out of the backfield pass on third down like he's Alvin Kamara.
But that's not what I heard. I heard in practice they've been having him running that rock like he back at LSU, so we'll see, because like I said, and Devin Neal, it hurts me that he had a hamstring because I wanted to see Devin Neal so bad.
Yeah.
But we'll probably see him at the last preseason game. But Devin Neal is a guy that's dangerous that I thought that could have really been a sleeper on this team that could have took a spot.
I like Devin Neal. I was very excited as well when Devin Neal got drafted. But what I'm hearing so far, and like I said, I'm only going to give y'all facts and what I'm hearing from my side, and people are saying, and even from what I've seen, because we've been out over there at camp this year, and we from what we saw, and so far from what I've seen from Devin Neal, he's very young and he's still learning the offense. It's going to take him a little bit longer than the rest of the guys. And he's got a lot of great potential. He's going to be one of them guys where you're going to give him the ball and he's going to be on the goal line and he's going to get you a touchdown. Okay. But right now, like to start the season to say that he's part of the being the second guy or being even the third guy, I just don't see it yet. I just don't.
He might be on the practice squad. He might be on the practice squad.
I can probably see him being one of the ones that's going to be on the practice squad. But Kendre Miller. Every year we go into another offseason, we talk about Kendre Miller, and we say he's got the potential to be the next Alvin Kamara. That's the type of hype he has around him. But the problem is he doesn't stay on the football field, y'all. And I'm telling y'all, if he does not, regardless of what injury it is, y'all, this is the last time. If he gets injured again, this is it for Kendre. And every time you see him run, every time you look at him at practice, he's breaking one. He's getting you good 10-yard runs, good 5 to 10-yard cuts. But like I said,
well, EJ, he changed his number to number 5. He changed his number to number 5. And he also said he left 25 behind because he said that was the the year 25. So he's going into a new leaf. You know what I'm saying? So just all I could do is just believe in the young man. I want to believe that young man can do something because he's just so talented. It's always when the Saints give up on a young player and then he goes on to another team, and then we be like stupid. We be so impatient and we let these guys go. We did the same thing with Hendrickson. Hendrickson was got ghetto. Craig Hendrickson got good when he was just about to leave. We don't want to make them decisions.
I agree and I disagree with you on that, Dad, because with Trey Hendrickson, it's a different situation. Okay, Kendre Miller, you drafted him too high. Trey Hendrickson, it was a guy that he was drafted late 5th, 6th, 7th rounds.
4th round pick.
Well, hang on, I gotta fact check that because I actually don't even remember when we what round we actually drafted Trey Hendrickson. But while I'm saying that too, there's a difference between him and Trey Hendrickson. You expected more out of Kendre Miller. You did not expect more out of Trey Hendrickson. Kendre Miller is expected to be the guy to take over just in case Alvin Kamara is gone. We didn't even there was a point in time we didn't think we were going to pay Alvin Kamara, and Kendre Miller has not become that guy yet. Okay, so you cannot hold on to a guy too long. There's a point in the NFL that you cannot hold on to a guy too long, like we did with Peyton Turner and what's that other boy over there who lost his finger? That's with the Davenport with the Vikings. We held on to him too long. Like you can't. There's a point where you can go ahead and you can sit there and give him time and give him patience. But there's also a certain point too where you cannot just keep holding on to a guy because you believe in his potential so much and you're just delusional about a guy and you just think he's going to stay out on the football field. No, like don't do that. Don't waste the roster spot. You can't do that. So that's my thing about Kendre is that we've given him time. This is about his third season on Kendre Miller. Like we need to see Kendre Miller go through a healthy football season.
Well, you saying that he's got competition with Cam Akers. Cam Akers got to learn to stop putting the ball on the ground. His knock on him is he's the fumbling. So that's why he lost a lot of his jobs because of his injuries and his fumbling. So if he's going to be able to beat out Kendre Miller, if Kendre is healthy, he's going to have to not put the football on the ground. So we got to if you're going to evaluate that, you got to look at that too.
Look, I want to make y'all laugh right quick. I just turned the TV on, and guess who picture pops up on the screen for the football game? The former Saints head coach.
Yeah, I just got to looking at that, bruh.
And the defense looked good. I told you, but that boy a good defensive coordinator, but he's trash.
You know what?
Trash everything else.
You know what, Derek? I agree with you because
he Dennis Allen. He
did not know how to do his head coach job.
We don't say that name.
That defense.
He Dennis Allen, man. The man is Dennis Allen.
Don't say that name.
When it comes to defense, he knows.
When it comes to defense, Dennis Allen knew how to coach defense.
Stop saying that name. I find that name offensive.
You find it something, but when he said, if it wasn't for Dennis Allen, think about it. He turned out defense around when Sean Payton called him to be the defensive coordinator. We would have never been able to be one of the top teams if it wasn't for Dennis Allen. So I know you like to bash Dennis Allen, but Dennis Allen don't get enough credit on how he helped our defense. All the times that we turned around, y'all just want to talk about him as a head coach, but what about what he done for us as a defensive guy?
I agree
I find his name offensive. Please stop saying it.
I agree to an extent with Dennis Allen, but at the same time too, that the same things we are talking about with Shedeur not being a Saint and not wearing the black and gold, Dennis Allen don't wear the black and gold either. So why are we talking about Dennis Allen?
We were bringing up I said he reminds me.
We just found it funny that he popped up and we was talking about him
earlier. Stanley wasn't a good head coach. He was a good defensive coach, and that's what I was a Dennis Allen. That's what I was saying. I didn't say nothing about him. I was comparing the fact that you could be good on one side of the ball and not be good as a head coach.
That's true.
That's what I was saying.
That's very true. Look, I'm just saying. Look, I think Dennis Allen's gonna be fine over there in Chicago. We all know he can coach defense and everything. Brandon Staley knows how to damn coach defense. I don't have a worry in the world that Brandon Staley gonna come up in here and give up thousands and thousands of yards to other football teams and stuff like that. I don't worry about that or anything like that.
EJ, I'm sorry to cut you off, but shout out to Straight from the NOLA. He said, "Don't ever mention that name ever again."
Yeah, I told you find that name offensive, man.
Yeah,
that's like cussing me out, bro.
Spread it out, bro.
Yeah. Hey, look, hey, look, we try to move on. We in a new era. We in the whole Kellen Moore era. We talk about that name. I'm look. The old Raiders quarterback, the old Raiders quarterback, and the old Raiders head coach. We gonna leave that in the past. That's fine. Everybody on the Bad Sports Show podcast, we just gonna leave that where that is. Okay. Same thing with Sean Payton. Leave him where he is. Yes. Let Kellen Moore be his own entity.
Well, okay? EJ, I'm gonna bring up something that's something that happened in the past that's gonna shock y'all out. Okay, and this gonna mean something about Kellen Moore. The last time the Saints had a rookie head coach, both of these head coaches that were rookies took the Saints, won a first ever playoff game, which was Jim Hasnick, and one went to the NFC Championship, which was Sean Payton. And both of them coaches previous came from one of the worst teams. Jim Hasnick took over from Mike Dicker, and it was 3-13. You had Katrina with Hazlitt. You had Peyton coming from after Katrina with Hazlitt, and they were 3-13, and both of them went 10-6. Both of them rookie head coaches went 10-6. Think about that, y'all.
Yep, they did.
Nobody predicted them to win anything.
That's right. And I'm glad you brought that up, Dad, because that's funny that I just said we weren't gonna talk about Sean and everything. But look, when Sean came in 2006, you can't sit there and tell me any one of you had on your bingo card that they were going to the damn NFC Championship, for that matter. The NFC Championship, okay? Jim Haslett was another one that came around, first year head coach around the time, and he comes and leads the Saints to the playoffs. So, like, y'all cannot sit there and just judge Kellen Moore and say that he's not going to make the playoffs, that the Saints are going 0-17, that they're not going to win any games, okay? Because we do not know in this league, y'all. We just seen it this past season. If you need recency, we just seen it with the Washington Commanders, okay? They just came on together, new head coach, new rookie quarterback, and all the way to the NFC Championship game, okay? So
you're absolutely correct. And one thing I want you to bring up, EJ, is another fun fact. When Jim Haslett brought in a veteran who ended up getting injured, and the Saints took a rookie quarterback, which was the second-year quarterback, who went in and took them to to win the very first playoff, Aaron Brooks. I don't think people remember that. And so they were inexperienced when they won their first playoff game. So I'm just saying.
Hey, that's why they always say any given Sunday, anybody can be beaten. I don't know if y'all saw or kind of saw the highlight from the Arizona Cardinals first preseason game. And I'm not trying to overreact or say the Cardinals are trash and all this stuff like that. But hey, Kyler Murray dropped back, threw him an interception on his first preseason drive. Okay. I don't know if that means if the Saints are gonna have a good game against him week 1. I don't know, but I'm just saying anything can happen. Okay, so to say that the Saints don't have a chance,
it didn't look good at all.
But there you go. What I'm saying is if the Saints come out and just believe, it's all about
EJ, the Saints schedule to me is just not that. It's not that fair. Other than watching Buffalo on that schedule and watching a couple of teams on there. I mean, you can't say the Saints are just going to get willy whacked all over the season because even the schedule is competitive. The Saints can actually win some of these games. I mean, you can't say that they can't beat some of the teams on that schedule. Right. They play the New England Patriots and some of these teams that I'm looking at on the schedule. I'm like, oh, well, okay, are we the worst team? I'm just saying. They're
you got to think about Saints fans, what division you're playing in right now. This is not the Drew Brees, Matt Ryan, Cam Newton, and all going Jameis Winston, but all going NFC South. Nope. This is not that time. Okay,
this is a winnable division.
This is a winnable division this year. Okay,
you're looking at these quarterbacks, man. These quarterbacks,
I do understand the Buccaneers. They've been on a streak. They've won the division of multiple years these seasons, and I understand everybody wants to.
They have the oldest roster, EJ. They got the oldest roster. They're older than us.
That's true. But the thing is, it's like you have a chance in the NFC South this year. Okay, nobody is sitting there on that you look on paper and you say for sure that they're going to win the NFC South because it's just a roller coaster. The last couple of seasons, the NFC South has been the worst division in football. Okay, so that alone can get you in the playoffs. As long as you win football games against your division opponents, you can make the playoffs. So I'll take the Saints this year against what we got to face in the division this year. Carolina does not scare me. Okay, they picked up Seth McMillan and got a little young guy. They got a little younger and everything, and all these things. And Bryce Young hit his little stride towards the end of the season. But I'm not scared of the Panthers. I'm not scared of the
Panthers. And I wasn't impressed at all. Tech McMillan. caught one good pass, and then he dropped the goal line touchdown right
Right.
in his hand.
Well,
I was like,
and
wow, I'm kind of glad we didn't get this kid because then he looked goofy. He kind of looked goofy at wide receiver.
I'm not gonna go that far. I'm not gonna go that far because
I was like
he
shocked. I was shocked. I mean,
well,
saw
I'm not gonna go that
Arizona stuff, and
far.
he just looked kind of goofy to me. I'm just saying. That's what I saw.
That's you, okay, because the first time he gives up a touchdown, I'm gonna go up to you and be like, he looked goofy to you now, huh? Now look, now the Falcons, of course, they hype up the Falcons every single season. It seems like every year everybody says the Falcons is gonna win the NFC South. With the Falcons, you have to prove it. Yes, you have to prove it. You have to prove that you can go ahead and win this division. They have not proven it. They have not proven it.
They never will.
So until I see it in my own eyes, the Falcons are the Falcons will not be they will not be good this year.
EJ.
Yes.
You already know, and
You got a good defense, though.
Y'all know I troll fail conference every year.
Yeah, be careful with that defense.
All the time. They're not going to win a division. They ain't going to never win.
But they did.
Because
They
they going to make sure that they will never get there.
See, I saw some of their defense. Like I was watching that game, and they got some hitters on that defense, bro. I agree. You can't. I don't think they're gonna just be ran over like they normally get ran over because they got a pretty stout defense. And then they head coach is known for defense, but we were just bringing up Dennis Allen. They remind me of Dennis Allen being a coach team because go look at Morris. Raheem Morris has never been a winning head coach. So I believe he's a good defensive coach, but he's not a winning coach.
I believe Raheem Morris is the worst quarterback in the division. I believe he's the worst.
He's the worst coach. He's the worst coach.
Excuse me, worst coach in the division. I really believe
division. He's a Dennis Allen. He's Dennis Allen. That's Dennis Allen.
I believe
he's
that.
Straight up Dennis Allen.
I do think
he
that
works in Carolina, coach.
Oh yeah,
I think
Canales,
that. Yes,
Canales is an
Canales is actually he's a very offensive guru. Like
he's gonna be going toe to toe with Kellen Moore. Him and Kellen Moore gonna be the smartest young coaches in the division.
Yes, I really do think him compared to the rest of the NFC South coaches, I think he's not on the level of the other guys. But that's just my opinion, y'all. That's just my opinion. Now back to Kellen Moore, y'all. Kellen Moore, like we just mentioned, Kellen Moore is in his first year as a head coach. There will be good times, there will be bad times. But I will say this about Kellen Moore so far that I've liked what I've seen so far from him is that Kellen Moore he's exciting. He's exciting, man. This guy is a gamer. He knows some damn football. Okay. And I'm really excited to see what his offense looks like. Okay. And it's going to take some time. Don't immediately go ahead and want to kick him out of the door because it doesn't work immediately. Okay. Because look at the players, what he's working with. A lot of them are young. A lot of them are really trying to figure out this offense and everything. But I really like the fact that if you look at the interviews, if you look at what some of the players are saying, some of the players are saying in the locker room, they're saying that they love the energy. They love like the camaraderie that they have compared to what it was when DA was here. When Dennis Allen was here, the culture was shot. The culture was bad, y'all. Like you can tell everybody was not meshing together. Everybody was ready to go. You had even Cameron Jordan talking about that he hated the defensive line coach that they had here and everything, and that he was the worst guy that he's ever played for and all of this stuff here. Like Kellen Moore, everybody likes Kellen Moore. They love the direction that he's going with his team. So I'm like as far as head coach wise, like I think the Saints couldn't have picked a better guy to go ahead and start the season with. You know, like I'm really happy and excited for what he's got going on this season. Jerry, I gotta ask you real quickly too while I'm on here. What is you laughing at, boy? My God,
I'm sorry, bro. I'm laughing at this comment that T Dirty put on.
Oh, he said most Falcons
It proves my point, bro. Exactly.
Most Falcons fans are
about.
nothing but the Homer Simpson meme. When they do good, they repping hard, but soon as the Falcons they back up in the bush.
That's it. That's it.
Right. That's right.
Now you understand why I troll him, EJ.
Yeah.
Every know I troll him.
all the time. He be eating them up. They were there because we always, they're just like the Cowboys. They just just waiting to happen. You know, you like when the Cowboys start self-destructing in December, they be self-destructing early. You know what I mean, it's just something that haunts Atlanta.
Well,
Atlanta
the thing is, y'all, unfortunately, as much as we can hope it and pray and we get excited about it every single year they do it, they ain't gonna be like that ever. So that's why the Saints got to remain on their P's and Q's whenever they do become good. You know, but
we know I do the EJ.
Yeah,
but EJ, when they even was good, there was self-destruct. They went to the Super Bowl more than the Saints have. They've been in the Super Bowl twice, and they still couldn't win one because they lost twice.
Yep.
So, you know, that's the thing about them. That's their laughing franchise.
That's true. That's true.
Also, I 28-3.
I got to shout out to y'all. I haven't gotten a chance to do it yet, but Jason is in the chat. It's always good to have you, Jason. Good to see you, man.
I thought he was going to say something. He came on the panel.
He was in and out, but he said he's got connection problems in the background, so he's gonna remain in the chat. And also on the good to see you in the background too, as well, man. We haven't had a chance to shout you out and everything as well.
Oh, yeah, no, shout out to Lil Tiger Woods. Tiger Woods.
Also, I know if you didn't see Real Fan Sports Saints,
he got a handsome son.
That's that. He just opened up his brand new
who that is?
Yeah. He got it's actually Real Fan Sports, but it's on the Saints side. I know he got his Real Fan Sports YouTube channel with him and
what is his name?
Yep.
What is his name?
His name is Zach.
Okay.
That's him right there. That's it right there.
All right, Zach. All right.
Zach Attack. Shout out to Zach Attack.
Yeah, if you guys have not subscribed to RFS Saints channel, now's the time to do it because he just started his new channel. I mean, along with Dolph Jackson, shout out to Dolph, and the rest of them. Y'all go sub up to him and give him a holler.
Remember, we're one Who That Nation.
I saw him in the background, and I didn't even know, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. But I appreciate it, man. Any chance that we can get any different pages, any Saints page, we all got to come together as the Saints community.
You know what, EJ? That's what makes me upset with New Orleans, is the fact that we find one group that we like, and we just support that one group, or maybe shout out to TJ Jones, shout out to Big Q. But we got way more groups than just them, okay? Shout out to the other Ruby Juby and all that. But you got way more. We got way more of us out here, and I just think we all should support all of us. We all need to be supporting everybody. We the game day crew, so we don't go on every day as everybody else. We do game days. So we expect. So we got a different crowd over here. You know what I'm saying, Big Jerry? We don't try to. We don't. What we do over here doesn't take from anybody. We the game day crew. We're very few that does game day like us. We're the game day.
Oh yeah, man. Look,
I can't wait this year, babe. I'm so excited.
It's everywhere, man. We gotta show love to everybody. We can't sit down and just.
And y'all subscribe to Brian's too. Brian's is another brother that I love, man. That brother that Aboriginal, he does the Aboriginal channel. And y'all know subscribe to my Peanut Notified Before channel. You know, I'm approaching 3K. I'm almost at 3K on y'all follow Peanut Notified Before. We talk about the black people. Not all blacks are Africans. A lot of us are American Indian blood. So we talk about all of that stuff. So y'all subscribe to my Peanut Notified Before channel.
Of course.
Also subscribe to yours too, man. Your boy doing big things on his channel as well. Talking about me.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
hell
you know,
yeah.
Jerry,
Y'all come check me out. I
we
got
all make sure we follow Jerry. Jerry, now you will always be followed.
Heck yeah.
I love that chat. Everybody's saying in the chat, everybody's saying on their panels and stuff. I just love it. That's what gets me going.
You the black Jerry. You the black Jerry.
That's what I'm talking about, man. Look, we got, and Jason, you make a great point here, man. Like, we got to stop as Saints fans trying to argue with each other, and I understand
Jason,
we're not gonna agree on everything, but we do agree that we love the black and gold. So I don't understand why a lot of these Saints fans like to, go ahead and argue down with each other like this, man. It's a shame.
Jason, you will never be able to get all of them to come together. There's just some people who fold. They got some people who just love to be controversial. You're not going to change everybody,
Yeah.
Everybody. Jason is one of them old school Saints fans who been, he been watching the Saints since Thunder
That's
and Lightning
OG.
and shit. So he the OG, so he knows about the Saints. He's real deep into the Saints. So they don't know nothing about fanhood like Jason do.
And that's true too. Like, winning will cure everything. Winning cures all. Like,
it will.
Once they start winning, like a lot of that will be shut up.
They're gonna forget. They're gonna be on the bandwagon.
Yeah, that's right. But y'all, back to the conversation. We at 2:30. We're about 30 minutes away from game time here.
It's 3:30. It's 3:30 where I'm at.
It's 2:30 over
I'm
here.
in Jacksonville,
Over
3:30.
in Central Time, here in the South. But look, I'm gonna tell y'all, look, big thing. Another big thing I want to talk about right now is the receivers, y'all. I think a lot of y'all feel that we don't have a receiver like a big receiver out there with these speedsters that we got. Of course, we got Chris Olave. Of course, we got Rashid Shaheed. And of course, we got Brandon Cook. But other than that, nobody is talking about that number 4, number 5 guy, So I just heard what you just said, that Butt Means for you must be that guy. And tell me why Butt Means is that guy for you.
Because Bub, when Bub was healthy, Bub was showing something for me when he got healthy, and he's a big body. Bub is 6'2", 6'2", 220 pounds. I think that's a big, okay. 225, 20 pounds, and 6'2" is a big body, okay. He may not be 6'5", but he's big enough. He can go across the. I think we just like we talk about healthy, just like Kendra Miller. If you get a healthy Bud Means, he could be that guy. He's explosive. He can show a lot of things. And look, we watched Spencer Rattler and him. They were connecting like real well last year before he got injured.
While we on this topic, y'all, this is like a big thing within the group, our Facebook group that we have, and I know it's a private group to us and everything. And if y'all ever need that information, y'all ain't in that group. If y'all ever want to come join it, just let us know. We'll get that information to y'all. But this is a big conversation that we had in that group, talking about, is Chris Olave a receiver one? Or and also before that too, who is the true receiver one on the New Orleans Saints? Is it Chris Olave or is it
Chris Olave? It's Chris Olave, in my opinion. Chris Olave when Chris Olave is healthy. Chris Olave was on 3 straight 1,000 yards before he got injured. He was putting up 1,000 yards a season before he got injured. He was unguardable. We watched him go out there with Andy Dalton was out there, making plays when Andy Dalton was the quarterback. So yes, Chris Olave is the guy. Chris Olave catches everything. Shaheed is a burner. He's a burner. He's a great route runner, but he's a speedster. He's not your number 1. Okay, he's not a number 1. He's a number 2. He's a guy that takes over the top. Okay. But anybody that thinks that Shaheed is number 1, give me proof that he's number 1. He has not. Yeah. He has not even had a 7. I mean, look at how many did he get close to 1,000 yards yet?
In his career, he hasn't gotten over 500 yards.
That's what I'm saying. So how are we going to say he's a number one? Anybody say that, and the people in our group are just lunatics. You can't say that. This dude has not. Olave proved that he's a 1,000-yard wide receiver. He proved it when he's healthy. I have not seen. I mean, I love me some Shaheed. I got a need for Shaheed. That dude is a beast, but he's not a number one. And Brandon Cooks would be a number one before it would be him. Brandon Cooks was a 1,000-yard receiver,
Yeah.
So if anybody could sit there and say number one would be a Brandon Cooks, but we know he's not because of his age now. But it's just blasphemy.
Well, let me ask you this: Do we need another wide receiver?
We don't need. No, I think we could use one after the cuts. You got to remember that a lot of people are going to cut before we get into the season. So you might see the Saints add a bunch of players on into, when they get to playing Arizona. If they find a wide receiver that got cut and he's 6'4", 6'3", a guy that got cut and he's a pretty good guy, veteran, so they'll pick him up.
Okay.
To answer your question, Derek, I think we do. I think we need that one more physical guy, and I haven't seen it yet. Obviously, we're gonna see in these preseason games if Buck Means or Mason Tipton or one of these guys like that can become that big receiver guy, but I have not seen it yet. And
Mason Tipton can't be nobody's big receiver.
Well,
he's only 5'11". They can't be nobody's big receiver.
Well, excuse me for saying Mason Tipton. Kevin Austin. I'll use the Kevin
Austin. Kevin Austin 6'3".
But until these guys like that can prove to me that they can become that guy, I will always say yes. The Saints need one more big wide receiver. They don't have one right now. And they can go ahead. There's still guys in the market out there that they can go ahead and get. And also,
I will wait for cut down.
You're also waiting to, like Dad just mentioned, after these preseason games. A lot of these teams are going to be cutting. So whoever you can see off another team's roster, you can maybe pick up and put on your roster and everything. But as of now, to answer your question, Derek, I don't see it. But Kellen Moore, it's up to Kellen Moore to see if he believes that he can just go in with just Chris Olave, Brandon Cooks.
Well, EJ, that's how they ended up getting Scantling. They got Scantling I didn't know for free agency. You see what I'm saying? Nobody. Scantling last year was a free agent. Didn't have nobody. And the Saints picked him up, and he was a gem for us. Man, Scantling was a beast, and he wound up going, getting a contract with Seattle. So. Yeah, we can pick up a guy late. You know what I'm saying? Right before the season, we can get a 6th Street guy around that time.
Yeah. I mean, I'm looking. I'm looking at this offense. It's nothing but speed all over the place.
Yeah, and that can be a very, very good thing, and that can also be a little tricky thing too as well. Because, like I said, you need that big guy for big key third down situations or something across the middle. But
using a tight ends, that might be the tight end. You got a Jawan Johnson who's 6'6", 6'5". So maybe you use Jawan Johnson as that goal line.
Well,
that tall. I'm just telling you something.
Well, you see,
you use your tight end, Jacob. You use Jacobson, the dude. The sleeper that nobody talks about, Jacobson, the number 86, who's killing things in practice. This guy here is 6'6", 6'7". He's snapping things in practice. They got another dude who's 6'9", 6'8". They picked up Pine, who they got out of who they picked him out of Green Bay. EJ, big tall dude they just got. So we might use the tight end as the goal line guys.
Well, the thing is here about Jawan Johnson. I'm glad you brought up Jawan Johnson, Dad, because that's another guy this season that I will be talking about.
Prove that he's healthy.
All season long that he's got to prove it, man. We even paid him too as well. Like he's got to prove it on the football field that he's the guy. We still have the Saints, because there was a point in this offseason that the Saints were looking at Noah Fant. Obviously, Noah Fant went to the Bengals and all that, but the Saints looking at Noah.
Not to replace him.
Hang on. the Saints looking at Noah Fant tells me that they are not. They don't believe 100%
No,
in
EJ.
Juwan
No,
Johnson.
EJ, there are injuries. They have to. EJ, you're wrong. You got Foster Moore with an injury. You got Taysom Hill with an injury. They got no tight ends. They have no. Go look at the dude. Dalen Harper retired. They have no tight ends. This has nothing to do with Juwan Johnson. If that was the case, they would have gave Juwan Johnson that big contract. If they didn't believe in it. No,
Like I said,
that was because they have no depth. No depth at that position.
like I said, it's just my opinion, and I
disagree with your opinion
well,
because they have no depth.
that's your opinion, and like I said, I have high expectations on Juwan Johnson. I have not seen.
I agree too.
I have not seen Juwan Johnson become that guy in the tight end room yet. You know, and I'm waiting on him to
I'm not saying you're
become.
wrong. I'm not saying you're wrong, but I'm saying in that situation, why they're checking for another tight end is because all the dudes are injured. They have no depth behind. When Dalen Holker mysteriously retired, that shocked the team because they thought that Dalen Holker was going to be a guy that was going to be like a steal at tight end. We thought he was going to be a secret, you know. So you got Foster who's been injured too. So they trying to bring in.
Yep.
Yeah, they all hurt. And Jack Stoll is out there playing good. Jack Stoll looking good. Jacobson looking good.
Jack Stoll is more of your blocking tight end.
It's a blocking tight end.
We know exactly what he got picked up for.
Jacobson was picked up for catching the ball. He can catch the ball. So what I'm telling you is they're bringing in. They need a tight end for the injuries that they have. Not because of Juwan Johnson. Juwan Johnson just signed a contract. That don't make sense. You're going to just sign him? If they
just signed one,
you just signed him. I could believe that if his contract was something, you would try to replace him. But I disagree with you on that.
You think if everybody wasn't hurt, they would have signed Juwan Johnson?
No, Jalen was going to resign him because
I think they would have.
They was resigning him regardless.
But hey, what's up, fellas? Man, who that to y'all, man?
What's going on, bro?
I just wanted to say one thing, and I'm gonna leave.
What Tiger Woods doing?
He's sleeping right now. That's how I'm able to hop on here. But I'm thinking off while he's sleeping. Anyway, I don't think Kellen Moore would have took this job, y'all, if he didn't have a plan for this offense. I really do think
Thank you.
He looked at the situation. Everybody said nobody wanted the same job. So he proved everybody wrong because he wanted it. You say, well, he could have had a head coaching job anywhere. Yeah, he could have, but he came here. Why? I think he started potential. So I think he's going to probably do some great things this season. I'm gonna keep myself optimistic. I know it's young and all that, but I think Kellen Moore had a plan. So I think he has a plan about this offense, what he plan on doing with it, how he going to implement it. I just want to see what he does. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to sit here and try to criticize the man that much in his first season, but I don't think he would have come here being the offensive coordinator from the Eagles, winning the Super Bowl, and coming over here with an offensive mindset to have a plan to do with this offense that we have. You know, I think he really does have a master plan. He's just not showing his hand yet. So let's just see what he does. I'm sure he has an idea. I'm sure he has game plan against other people's defense because as we see with the Eagles, what they did on offense, with the quarterback they had, with the talent that he had, they did a dang good job at making sure that the Eagles won games with that offense.
Yep.
So
well, Henry, what you said is correct because Kellen said that what made him interested in the Saints is when they played the Saints.
Exactly.
Kellen said he was so shocked. He said it took them to the last minute to beat them.
Yeah,
he saw nothing but talent, and they were.
That's right.
And that was before they got injured. See, people don't listen to that. People don't listen.
Struggling in that game.
People don't listen to shit like that.
They don't talk about how we were right there with the Super Bowl champs in week 3. We were literally a touchdown drive away from beating them.
That man was sitting there like, I want to go and coach this team. I could do so much with them. That's what he was thinking.
Yeah. That's
in
right.
the game. He wouldn't have came here after that. He would have most people would have stayed with the Eagles and got that money and stayed with them. Because he could have made that money over there. But
people know he knew the roster, man. And he knew that the Saints were depleted. He knew
That's right.
when they played the Saints at the time, they were more healthy,
That's right.
and they competed. They took them to the end, and he
Mm-hmm.
knew that. Damn, I can kind
Man,
of
that's a great point, Everett. That's a great point,
So
bro. That's a great point.
because what the reason why I bring that up is you don't. He knew he played the team, so know your opponent, study
Know your
your
opponent.
opponent. And that's what he did. He was like, damn, they got some. They were scoring on the Eagles. They were doing some things on the Eagles.
He
And he
liked
saw
something.
that offense.
Yeah.
He
Mm-hmm.
liked something.
So what was it? What y'all think? What y'all think sold him over? I know I'm changing the topic a little bit, but what you think sold Coach over to come over here and say,
Nah,
you know
this is a
what?
good topic,
Well,
man.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna go ahead because
well,
everybody was telling us. Everybody was telling us, man, don't nobody want Coach the Saints, man. Don't nobody want to come over there. Y'all remember
That's
that?
true.
Ain't nobody
Hey,
saying, you know, Coach,
you
if
know
we lose
what?
today, who we got? You know,
I'm so glad you bring that up because at the
am
time
I wrong?
I remember I was in heated arguments, especially in our little group, because a lot of them they didn't believe that Kellen Moore wanted to come to the Saints. Like a lot of them thought we was about to pick up a scrub, and nobody wanted to coach the Saints. But I to answer your question, I do think Kellen Moore he chose the New Orleans Saints because of number one of what Dad's just mentioned, playing against the Saints. He saw the potential in what the team could have been, and he felt that he can lead this football team. But also too, as well, I think you got to give credit as much as everybody talks about Mickey Loomis. You got to give him credit. You got to give him credit.
The ability to get somebody to want to come play for you. You can
Another
say,
great point.
you can
Another
sit there
great
and say,
point.
you know what? You can say all Lord all you want. But I remember when Tom Benson
That's
hired
fact,
Mickey
bro.
Loomis. And the
No,
first
that's
thing
fact.
that Tom Benson said, he said, when they fired Dicker, giving Mickey Loomis the power to do what he has to do. He's going to be in control over how firing. And he hired Sean Payton. Y'all didn't give that man the credit. Y'all gave Sean Payton the credit for bringing Drew Brees. He signed Drew Brees, not Sean Payton. And y'all gave
Man.
in the world winning Super Bowls to only Mickey Loomis, to
Man.
only Sean Payton. And he brings people in. It was Mickey Loomis who did that. Mickey Loomis tried to keep them salaries together. And because Sean wanted certain players, he got the players for Sean Payton. And then they got in Pat Powell, and they ended up falling apart. George, it was Sean Payton who jumped off the fence and ran his ass away while we were in Pat Powell. Left us with he told his best friend Mickey. He told Mickey, you got a coach that you should give a chance to, and that's Dennis Allen. He
left Kamara here. He left Cam Jordan. He left everybody holding the bag.
He told Sean Payton told Mickey that you should let Dennis Allen coach, because you know why? Sean Payton didn't want another coach to be better than him. He knew that. He didn't want nobody to take over him that was good right away. He wanted his legacy to hang on.
Okay, so let me ask you this.
That's a heck of a statement.
Coach.
Well, look, let me ask you this question right quick about Mickey.
Takeovers.
But let me ask you this question about Mickey Loomis right quick.
Sean wasn't gonna let no good coach come in there behind him. Sean's gonna let a dude like that.
That's a heck of a statement, boy.
Come behind him because he seen what happened with him. He won in 1 year. He didn't want nobody to come in. Don't you know if the Saints would have had an offensive-minded guy come in behind him, would have took over the same Saints team, would have been in the playoffs?
He bought a defensive-minded coach because he knows Dennis.
A defensive-minded guy who don't know diddly about offense. Sean Payton knew what he was doing.
That's a heck of a statement, Everett.
Let me ask you about Mickey Loomis right quick. Let me ask you this: if let's just say, and I'm all positive. I'm just giving you a worst case scenario. Then that the Saints do horrible this year. You think they're gonna keep him? Gonna keep him or let him go?
No, they're gonna keep him because they signed him. See, you got to realize when he took the job, they knew it was to be agreed, even if they knew what condition it was. Okay, they told him because nobody wasn't going to take the Saints job, and because they felt like if you lose, you're gonna get fired. But the Saints organization don't work like that. The Saints didn't even get rid of Dennis Allen when y'all wanted Dennis Allen to get rid of him. The Saints don't just fire people. But if
Yeah,
you
they
look at
left
the
him.
Saints' history, they give people 4 years or 3 to 4 years. They don't just fire coaches like other
I'm
organizations do.
talking about
Jay.
Mickey
So
Loomis.
look,
I ain't talking about the head coach. I'm talking about Mickey Loomis.
Mickey's gonna step down on his own. Mickey even said this might be his last year.
Good.
So
Okay, good. All right.
Mickey is training that black dude to be the next guy, Kyle Hardy. Uh,
Yeah,
Mickey's already
I
Mickey's
don't
coming.
think a lot of Saints fans realize that. I'm kind of glad you alluded to that too. That Mickey Loomis is nearing the end of his
And
general
yeah,
management career.
he even admitted it.
That he is actually grooming Kai Harley. Kai Harley
Yeah,
will be the replacement.
they paid Kyle Hardy this stuff. A team trying to come get Kyle Hardy. And they
Yeah,
blocked the trade. They blocked him from
I
getting the
heard that.
job.
I heard
Yeah,
about
they
that.
blocked him. And the reason why they blocked him because they got him in waiting to be the new GM.
yeah. Like
But fans
I
don't get it. Fans
this is
don't get it.
that's for fans, that's ready to get rid of Mickey Loomis now. He may be gone sooner than what you think.
So let me ask you this.
But on his on his own merit, though, on his own merit.
So let me ask you this. What's Mickey Loomis' grade for his tenure as a general manager right now? As you think he can't everything from the time
Everything?
he took over, till
A B.
now.
A B. A B. He won the first ever. He's responsible for getting the organization first ever Super Bowl. You got to remember Jim Finks. Jim Finks and all of the GMs that we have over the years could not do what Mickey did. Mickey was
Yeah.
able to get the Saints. You talking about the Saints were the seller of the whole NFL. They got organizations that like Detroit never won a Super Bowl. Mickey was able to bring a coach here to win a Super Bowl. He will always go down as one of the greatest. No matter how much you feel, the dude brought the greatest. They should have had multiple Super Bowls.
Yeah.
To Mickey.
Yeah.
They should have had if it wasn't for that interference
Honestly,
we were gonna
let's just be real. The Saints should have 3 Super Bowls right now. Okay, 2011 and 2018.
3 Super Bowls.
They should have three
Right.
Super Bowls right now.
Yep. Mm-hmm. We would have beat Tom Brady too in
Derek,
that Super Bowl, y'all. We would have beat Tom
tell
Brady.
Derek to do this. Derek, tell Derek to do this. In
I'm
the
listening.
span from since 2000, since 2006 to all the way in. Let me see. Do you know that Mickey Loomis is one of the most winningest general managers, second to the New England Patriots in the whole NFL.
Yeah, that's very true.
He has won more games. So how are you going to sit there and say that he's not a good GM? Just because he hired Dennis Allen, that's just going to ruin everything. It's ridiculous.
I don't believe that we should just throw everything he's done away just because he hired Dennis Allen. I understand that was a bad hire, and things
And that
didn't
was
work
only
out
3
with
years. That was 3
Dennis
years.
Allen.
Dennis only had 3 years.
Right.
3 years.
Right. But we're not gonna sit there and act like from when he hired Sean Payton all the way till now, all the successes he had. We're not gonna forget that. Like that's just not gonna happen. Like Mickey had his hand in a lot of great success.
AJ, them couldn't have done their job better than Mickey Loomis. Mickey should build a statue for him and Sean Payton, and Drew Brees. Let me get one. Mickey deserve one. Y'all be so hating on Mickey Loomis. I don't know why. Because Mickey Loomis he brought Derek Carr in. He was trying to win. You're gonna get mad because the dude was trying to get another quarterback in to win.
Yeah,
it's crazy to me. If you're not trying, you're not. They were trying to go bring Deshaun Watson in here.
Yeah,
that dude has been aggressive GM. He has been. Yeah. He paid, even though sometimes he paid the wrong motherfucker. Excuse me. Even though he paid the wrong person, Jarius Byrd. Nobody thought the Saints could sign Jarius Byrd. Jarius Byrd was number 1 safety coming out of Buffalo. He found a way to go get him for Sean Payton. They always spend money under Mickey Loomis. All of a sudden, y'all want to trade on the dude because they went through cap hell. When they started losing, then y'all want to. But y'all wasn't saying that when they were winning every year. Y'all wouldn't tell y'all wasn't clowning when it was winning. But as soon as they have every organization go through their bad times, bro. Losing a Hall of Fame quarterback. Every organization falls into the cellar.
Okay, so let me ask you this: do you think they did a bad
Just
job
ask
of
the
preparing?
Dolphins.
Did you think they did a bad job preparing for the future, or they just was always trying to go in?
They were trying to sustain the future. That what they were trying to do, sustain their success. They were trying to keep the Sean Payton legacy, basically like keeping that that culture. They were trying to keep that culture. I understood what they were doing. They were trying to keep the Sean Payton culture alive. You understand what I'm saying, brother? So,
Yeah,
because it was a winning culture. It was a winning culture. So they thought keeping Dennis Allen and thinking Dennis Allen would have learned something from being under Sean Payton. That's what they you just mess up and get the wrong guy. He was the wrong guy.
Yeah. He was too
They was trying to
safe.
keep that winning culture.
There
He was
was
too safe.
they didn't try to go ahead and be aggressive and get somebody that they didn't know. They wanted to be safe and get Dennis Allen at the time. They were familiar with Dennis Allen, so they didn't want to change up the culture they
Yeah, they
already.
didn't want to change up. And you notice he changed it up. He went and got somebody he didn't know this time.
Yeah.
He went because he went back to that. He went back to what got him Sean Payton.
Yeah.
Last time he was successful, he went and got an offensive-minded guy. He went and got a guy that coached Dallas, offensive coordinator for Dallas. Remember that?
Yep.
Sean Payton was offensive coordinator for Dallas. NFC. He went.
Yeah.
Sean Payton was a offensive coordinator for Philadelphia at one time. Sean Payton was an offensive coordinator. He was a quarterback coach for Philadelphia. He was an offensive coordinator for the New York Giants.
Yeah.
So you go get a Kellen Moore who basically has the same resume. Okay? Except for San Diego, Los Angeles Charger, you go get a guy who basically was doing a former quarterback. Sean Payton was a former quarterback. Or you got young guy like Kellen Moore, a former quarterback. So he's going back in time. That's what he's doing. I don't like that. Go back to the guy. Go back to what brought you success.
Well, I'll say this, y'all, because now we are about 5 to 10 minutes away from game time. It's almost game time, y'all. It's a new era. It's a new era, y'all. It's Saints football. We about to be back preseason. Game number 1. Spencer Rattler will be QB1.
Just in time.
Okay.
I just got almost to my place where I'm gonna be stopping. Thank God.
And Tyler Shuck will be QB2. Jake Hanner will be QB3. We will see a lot today. And
I'm happy
are we coming back on after the game?
I'm happy. We don't normally do that on preseason.
Yeah,
man, we ain't got nothing to do.
I'm happy that Spencer. I'm happy that Spencer is starting, and the reason why is because he deserved to start because he came from last year. I think it's better to have the rookie come off the. That's going to be not a lot of pressure on him.
Yeah,
and he can come with the second team, and then he can bring his confidence into the NFL. I think this is the right decision by coach to allow the rookie to come in second and allow the veteran to come in first. Even though Spencer ain't much of a veteran, but still.
Well, look, it's no more talking no more, y'all. It's always, you got to let the games play out. Let the talk speak for itself on the football field. I'm gonna say this, y'all. Like I understand the first and second job. I'm sure we're gonna have Saints fans on here overreacting to whatever happens out there. Whether they do good or they do bad, I'm sure they're gonna be like, oh, this and that and everything like this. But I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna have to remind you all, when you watch this football game today, okay, be open-minded. This is a preseason game. Okay?
Preseason.
This is the first preseason game, okay? Just be open-minded, really look for everything. Be a coach today.
Yeah.
Have your glasses on and really analyze
EJ, Dennis gonna be
Analyze
in
what's going on.
Dennis gonna be in our group doing nothing but negative stuff. I can see him not.
Just really analyze what's going on
He's
out there
doing
on that
a
football
Smurf looking
field.
ass.
Do not let Tyler Shuck's performance be compared to what Shador did on his first performance. Don't do that, y'all. Don't even let Spencer Rattler's performance be compared to what Shador did. Okay? Not comparing other people.
Totally different systems, totally different teams they play.
Let these guys play.
You playing a Charger team that whipped Detroit, that beat the hell out of Detroit for the Hall of Fame game. So don't compare teams because Shador played Carolina. No disrespect to Carolina. I'm just saying.
It's not starters out there on starters. It's backups. Everybody's hungry. They're trying to make a football team, so just be open-minded to what you're seeing today. Really lock in and see some of the things that you need to see out of Spencer Rattler. Could he be the guy? Could he start week 1? Could Tyler Shuck start week 1? Who's going to be your running back number 2? Can Kendre Miller make that and make that assert himself out there today? Could Cam Akers do that? Can Kool-Aid McKinstry continue to ride high like he's been doing in practice? Can Quincy Riley do some stuff out there today and move up? Can the defensive line? Can somebody show me something on this defensive line? Can the offensive line look good? I want to see Tyler, Mr. Kelvin.
EJ.
I want to see Trevor Penny. I want to see some more growth out of Trevor Penny. I want to see a lot of these things happen out there on the football field. I want to see the receivers look pretty good out there. Can Bud Means step up and be the guy? Okay, can he be the big physical guy that we need? Can Jawan Johnson stay healthy on the damn football field and catch some?
He's not playing. He's not gonna play.
Like I want to see all these things. I'm looking at everything when I watch this football team. I want to see Kellen Moore. Like, how aggressive is he going to be when he starts all his plays today? What type of play calls is he going to put out there? Is it going to be more run? I expect the Saints to run the football more than anything. Don't expect them to be throwing.
I don't think they're going to show. I don't think they're going to open their playbook up in preseason. I think they're going to be hiding a lot of stuff.
I don't know. It's first year. It's Kellen Moore. He's trying to really figure out who's going to be their guy. So I really don't know what Kellen Moore is planning on throwing out there, but it's exciting to see, y'all. We are in another season of football, y'all. We're in our 3rd season here on the Badger Sports Show podcast in the Deep South. I just want to tell y'all it's a blessing. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all for coming on here.
Make sure y'all hit the like buttons and share the video. Hit the like buttons and share the video, man. We should be
y'all make sure y'all like it up, subscribe.
Haters are just hating because we got a lot of people who watch us and not subscribing. It's ridiculous. And I'm calling it out. You either a hater or something because it's kind of ridiculous that we've been all this time we have not surpassed 400. We should be at 500, at least going into 1,000. And it just to me, and then we got it's obvious that we have a lot of people watching us because when I go look at the watch hours, there are many people who are watching. I've seen 200 people watching us, EJ, and they're not subscribing. It's ridiculous.
Man, it doesn't take nothing to leave a like or subscribe, and also repost the videos and stuff, man. Y'all give us some shine over here, man. We appreciate y'all though for come hopping in on us and spending some of y'all Sunday with us and everything.
That nation.
And for those of y'all that's in the group with us on Facebook, we're not going to do a post-game show on here. We don't do that until the regular season. But I will say we'll be poking our heads in that group chat and everything. Just like I said, man, y'all whoop the brakes. Don't sit there and overreact, please. And I know this. Y'all not gonna listen to me. Y'all gonna go ahead and y'all gonna overreact. But have fun, enjoy this, man, because hey, this is a privilege to go ahead and watch football, man, and enjoy these things, man, and to watch this all come together, man. I'm excited. I don't know about y'all, but I'm really excited. I've been waiting all doggone summer long for the Saints to come on back, man. I even though we had a bad football season last year, I miss watching me some Saints football, man, and everybody else is too, man. So, Dad, real quickly,
you better hurry up and get up.
You know, we like to
Go
make
ahead.
predictions real quick. So real quickly, do the Saints win or lose, and also who you're looking as your player of the game today?
But I'm gonna pick the Saints to win because I want positive energy in the air, and I think both teams are gonna try to figure out themselves out. Watching the Chargers, Trey Lance. Trey Lance had a fantastic week last week in the Hall of Fame game. Trey Lance went off. I mean, people talk about Shador, nobody's talking about Trey Lance. Trey Lance was going off. I think he threw 3 touchdowns last week or so, but he looked good in preseason. So I'm think the Saints gonna ping him an interception or two, and I think the Saints gonna get him. I'm gonna be surprised. I like in the backers. I think our backers gonna overdo him. I really do, and I'm gonna be positive. I got the Saints winning this game in a high scoring game with both teams. I think 28 to 25 Saints.
Okay, and Derek, also from you, man, win or a loss, and who's your player of the game today?
Man, I'm like E said, I'm gonna be positive, man. The Saints gonna win. I just want to see. I don't have a certain player because it's so early, but I would like to see all the quarterbacks play well.
Yeah.
To push each other to do good, man. To push it to make that quarterback room even better.
Jay Kaner. Jay Kaner. Thank you.
Even Jay Kaner.
Lord. Y'all,
we're gonna win 21-13.
I like it.
Oh, nice score. That's a nice score.
Well, I got the Saints. I think they're gonna lose today because it's preseason. You never know. But I think 28-14 game. Chargers win. But I think my player of the game here. I think the Saints have a really good showing today. Really good start to this game. I think Spencer Rattler is my player of the game. I think he comes out with full force. He really tries to prove that he can be the starter this season.
The starter.
I just think that this defense is gonna be the one to watch out for, y'all. Y'all really pay attention to the defense because the defense is gonna be
first team defense.
But y'all,
first team defense.
It's game time, man. Y'all go ahead. Y'all enjoy y'all football game out there, man. We appreciate y'all. Y'all look on a 3. We're gonna go ahead and say our who that, and y'all go ahead and join the game out there. So 1, 2, 3, who that?
Yeah, baby.